scrap it, start again, brand new thing.
From the north reaching out across the world. You're watching the Kofi and Sam channel. This is Kofi.
That one's Sam.
And if you're here, then you are welcome. Hello, everybody. Welcome along to the stream today.
How are we doing?
We are back here with Metroid
Prime. But coming in hot, we have just had a subscription from Flowers. Thank you so much, Flowers. We hadn't even started the stream, and that showed up on the feed. So, like, bloody amazing.
Amazing.
Incredible. And yeah, we're... I think we're going to get right into Metroid Prime again.
Heck yeah.
So... Bring it up. Here we go. So Metroid Prime, of course, the continuing story of our main character, whose name is Metroid.
I want to say Metroid McBallface.
Yeah, something like that. Metroid McBallface is the story of a man called Metroid who lost his arm in a canoeing accident and had it replaced Evil Dead style with a gun by some chocobo.
Yes.
And that's where we are right now. We're also on this planet. I believe it's called Metroid Prime.
Yes. It's very weird that Metroid grew up on Metroid Prime. I mean, it sort of reminds me, just in a really weird way,
Metroid.
Of my friend...
Metroid? Your friend
Earth.
Metroid? Oh. I don't know whether we actually have Metroid purists watching the stream right now. If so, sorry, and just know that I am a Metroid purist, and it hurts me to make that joke.
Don't worry, Metroid purists. We hear you,
no!
We understand you, and we know that Metroid is actually a woman. Of
course, in the original Metroid, the manual referred to Samus as a man, so that it would be a surprise when you finish the game.
So those three people got a real surprise.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know anyone who's finished the original. The remake, obviously, but the original one, like, no, fuck off. It is not aged well. Yeah, sorry, I am going back, actually backtracking a bit, because I realized, just flipping through the footage from last week, that we actually missed some chocobo lore.
We missed some chocobo lore.
Well, yeah, because we came in here and we ran away because there were wasps the first time, and then we just fell down there because that was where we fought the boss. But we completely missed this. Sam, would you do the honors?
I will. The cries of this dying land echo in our ears as we, the chocobo, watch the great poison
the great poisson
ever further into... Sorry, the huge fish, the great poisson, seep ever further into the living pulse of the planet. The dark energy sinks into the trees and waters, devouring all life, especially us chocobo. Peaceful beasts die by the thousands. Some creatures survive, but their forms grow as twisted and evil as the force that fell from the sky. Many of these mutated monstrosities remain small enough to do little harm, but others grow enormous and threaten our very existence. One such beast defiles a sacred fountain, disgorging poisson from its foul form.
We sorted that. We sorted that.
Replacing pure flowing water with cascades of creeping death. Even in the face of such horror, we, Chocobo, do not turn in fear. We are all that stands in the way of this great poisson, and it is our duty to contain it.
I mean, I'm not going to lie.
We're going to make a very large aquarium.
A proper chocobo would probably just eat that poisson. You know? Oh no, chocobo like chocobo greens? I can't remember what you feed chocobo. I have not played that much Final Fantasy in my time. Which is surprising, right? I really like Final Fantasy XII. I think Final Fantasy XII is a stone cold classic.
I have heard that Final Fantasy XIV is as addictive as any other MMO.
I mean, I know Maki likes it. I know Dr. Carmilla likes it. I've played 11, could not get properly into it. But I think I started 11, I mean it was a long time ago now, but I started 11 still quite, I know it is still running, but quite late on in its kind of life cycle. I think it's kind of kept alive by just a die-hard fandom. But I remember starting it, building my character and walking around this massive city trying to find a party, and people were like, "Are you new here?" And it's not a game where you can solo adventure. Yeah, it's a lava cavern. You don't need to show... I want to explore the lava cavern on my own. I don't need you to...
It's a cavern. It's got
It is,
lava.
yeah. You know. But let me find
the
that
idea.
out. Let me find that out. Ooh, who are you?
Oh,
Magmore.
the way that it just sort of paused it just mid chomp.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I unpause this, I'm getting dead. Fire-breathing serpent that dwells in lava. Magmores prefer extreme heat zones and are susceptible to frigid attack forms. Sightless, they navigate the lava currents using their sonar receptors. Magmores have a keen sense of smell as well as hearing, enabling them to pinpoint targets with startling accuracy. Watch it miss. Watch it miss. Ha! I am unstartled. Hold up.
It's not looking great at attacking. I feel like you can just run past
Ooh.
this guy.
It did hit. It hit me right at the end there.
Those
Puffer.
are...
Oh, it's a thing that it's another thing that explodes.
Man, the big
Just
fish
convergent evolution.
really
on this planet.
did a number on
So
the
many
fauna of
smaller
this
species.
planet.
Yeah. Well, it's a very big fish. Even bigger than Ewan McGregor in the film of the same name. What's that?
the film Ewan McGregor. I don't remember that one.
The film Big Fish with Ewan McGregor. You knew exactly what I'm talking about.
I will say I've also never heard of that film, but
It's
okay.
it's a Tim Burton film. It's good. It's a film about how dads always lie to you.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That is a beetle.
Little friend.
Triclops. aren't Triclopses those little fish you get?
With 3 eyes?
Yeah. You know, they come in little packets and as eggs, and then you add water, and then they swim about a bit and die after a few days. Sometimes they eat each other. You know.
Feel like you're thinking of sea.
Not sea monkeys. Not
sea monkeys.
They're different to sea monkeys, but it's a similar concept.
Because I always want to call them seahorses, and those are different things. It is the word sea and land animal.
Oh, that one exploded on me. I need to stop that.
Now you got weird flying schmutz all over you.
I wonder what these pistons are for, apart from just making it difficult to get around. Oh, that's my missile button. Okay. Ah! Apparently the first one didn't count. Oh, these are different, though. That's not a creature, but sure.
That's definitely not a creature.
Oh, that was my last missile. Okay. And there's definitely one more over there. Alright, well, time to run.
That's alright. I'm sure it can't hurt you.
Easy. Just checking the screen there. Apologies for last time. I realised on watching it back that the footage was a bit dark. But Sam fiddled with some dials, and hopefully now it's better. You need to remember that's something called bendesium. That's going to come up later.
It's the bendy element.
Ah, fuck. Tell me when you're going to do that. God.
Now, I also want to know the utility of flamethrowers pointed at walkways in a lava cavern.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm sure you need to... I need to get up there, don't I? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's to, like, relieve some kind of, like, pressure from elsewhere in a system of pipes, but does it need to be over the walkway? Doesn't seem like it would need to be over the walkway.
It does seem like the most prudent place to put it. Just from a design perspective, like,
yeah, I mean, like,
sensible.
There's more with no sign saying watch out for the flamethrowers. I mean, maybe this actually just was a supervillain's lair.
Oh, that's true. You didn't scan them, so we can't be certain that they're not creatures.
I'll scan them on the way back. Fuck it, I'll scan them now. Unscannable. They don't exist. We should ignore them from now on, everyone.
They don't exist and they can't hurt you.
Oh, that was fun, wasn't it?
I love to just have...
Where's that go?
Does that suggest that the chocobo are ball creatures?
I'm pretty sure this is not actually a place for people to get around. Let's go to the Talon Overworld West.
We can see the sky again.
I think this is just going to be like a shortcut back to the ship, actually, so I don't need to go through the Chozo ruins to get back to that point. But there's also normally something good.
Spiky friends. Spiky friends.
They are friends. That's why we kill them.
That's why you shoot them with helpful bullets.
Friendship pellets. I don't recognize this area. No, I do. It looks really different in the remake. It is way more poorly lit. I mean, as in hard to see things. It's very atmospheric. But fuck. Okay, all the way down. Yeah, right to the bottom. It's looking okay on your screen, Sam, so. And one of those. Oh, and it's this place. You remember this place? Oh, we have to shoot the. Yeah, that's what we do, and then it explodes.
Why are you killing the sentient grass?
I'm not. I'm making it retract so I can walk past. I'm actually going to check my map to see whether there's actually anything worth me being here for right now, because otherwise I'm going to go back. The only thing I can think of is, can I get up to that side? Which I'll get used to which buttons they are eventually, probably. I can't. There is no good reason for me to be here, but hey, that was fun.
We saw the sky.
We did, and that was good. We're gonna go back into the caverns now, but that's a little... Yeah, you see, if we could get over there, which we can't yet. A lot of these things are just sort of chilling and doing their thing. Like, there's no reason for them to die, but Samus is Triops.
Samus
That's what they're
is.
called, not Triclops. Triops. They're a thing. They're a thing. Look them up. They're real shit.
A theremin. Sorry.
A theremin. Oh, we were trying to. Yeah, there's this instrument we could hear really clearly. I can't get through this. I can't get through this. What am I missing then? Because
I reckon if you try hard enough, you can get over that
I
lava.
that is a long way, and I will die, and we haven't saved in a while. I know what we're missing. We shouldn't have come this way at all. We need to go back to where those creatures were shooting lasers at me. The ones with metallic skin that were attached to the ceiling. You know.
I mean, that does
creature
describe
we discovered.
pretty much all the creatures in this game.
Most of them don't
You know.
shoot lasers.
You know, the creatures that were trying to hurt us.
The moment I jump, these are going to go off. There we go.
you're probably gonna need to pick up
A missile thing to survive this next bit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Unfortunately. Oh, come on. No. No. There we go.
like. I feel like we all have like ceiling flamethrowers in our houses, right? Like that is just a thing, right?
Yeah, it's like how people have sprinklers. If it ices up, you need to use your ceiling flamethrower. There we go. Missile expansion. Does it give me missiles as well? Let's find out.
Yes.
Oh, that's a fucking relief. Only 5? There
It
we go,
increased
10.
it by 5.
Yeah, I know, but it only gave me 5 missiles to use. It's fine. I didn't need my skin anyway. There's the Bendesium. Don't forget anyone Bendesium, okay? What are we remembering, Sam?
We're remembering Bendesium for
Yeah.
some reason.
Eventually we're gonna have a thing that's gonna let us bend the Bendesium.
We sure are.
Well, it's like the morphle bombs go through sandstone, and I think the missiles go through cordite, but Bendesium is for a different thing, right?
Oh, that's interesting, because I love the smell of cordite.
I know. I know you do. Oh, is there another one? Yep, there's another. What? Why did the game assume I wanted to fire a missile at the little puffer thing all the way over there? Okay.
Bendesium. She's called Toph.
Good one. Good one. Whee! Yeah, this was the way we're meant to come. Okay. Ready to read some space pirate logs? Immersion pistons are leaching power from the magma pools as planned. Geothermal
That's
power
what the
source is
pistons were
promising.
doing.
Oh, there we go. It's a space pirate thing, not a chocobo thing. Recommend energy commands, deactivate central dynamo, and switch to geothermal power at once. Is there a red one? Red ones are the good ones. Right, yeah, okay. Unstable magma flow is a concern. Remove tower from geothermal grid if fluctuations exceed safety levels. It's pretty dry. Report any signs of magma predator activity to Security Central at once. So, you know. I mean, what qualifies as a magma predator? Most things just explode. There was that chompy guy, I guess.
But do they predate on magma?
Yeah, good question. Oh, no. Why is that a feature? Why is that a feature? I thought there'd be something good there because the camera wasn't showing it. I thought, oh, I found a secret. No. Oh. Yeah, hot tub. Thanks, flowers. I feel so much better now. Vendrama drifts north. Okay, so this is the snow level where now that we've adjusted the brightness for the caverns, it's now going to be super washed out. But it's very pretty. And it's got great music. How do you deal with ice? A concussive blast, you say? There we go.
A theory from the chat is that because you killed flowers, you killed the giant flower last time. That is why Flowers is taking so much joy in you jumping into fire.
I mean, I feel like everyone takes joy in me jumping into fire. Like, you certainly did in Hollow Knight.
Oh,
Flicker bat. That's nice. Optical camouflage that renders it invisible to the naked eye.
I was just going to make a joke about them being stealth bombers.
I mean, a little bit, yeah. Quite Lockheed Martin-like, yeah. Only way to see them is with X-ray tracking, apparently. But, I mean, they're right fucking there.
I do kind of see them.
I mean, luckily, do you know what is in this game? X-ray tracking technology. Because that's how you see ghosts.
Why are there ghosts?
There are a ton of ghosts in this game. Spoilers.
Why are there ghosts?
Spoilers, but like ghosts. I mean, everyone's very clearly dead. New personnel must report to the Southeast. I keep telling you, you have to. You can't just walk in here without reporting to the South Research Facility. Failure to deport will be penalised by a 30% ration cut and extra duty.
Jesus Christ!
Well, that's just a slap on the wrist, you know.
We're gonna take away your food and make you work more?
Yeah.
That's very inhumane.
I mean, the pirates are fucked. They're also not human. Don't go into the Western Temple, so we should go there. All ballistics support personnel report to Research Lab Hydra. Feel like we should also go there. Okay, that's good. So, you know, if we die now, we don't have to go all the way back to the last place we saved. Right, where is there to go? Oh, it's really pretty. Look at this. That's gorgeous. Yeah. Will we find out who you are? Crystallite. Oh, look, he's just a little guy. Reflex beam weapons can only be cracked with a concussive blast.
Historia Monada in chat, just on fire today. Yeah. Space pirates. Don't need to worry about human rights if we don't employ any humans.
Have you seen one of the Star Trek movies? Kirk and the Enterprise have like a group of Klingon warriors to dinner on the Enterprise. And the Klingons call them racist when they use the phrase inalienable human rights. What's that?
It's a door.
Blast shield. Shield controls. Okay. Gotta find some shield controls.
It's a door.
There is a door over there somewhere though. If I can just get to it.
I will point out, I don't think Kofi's killed a crystal. Oh. Oh.
They're very cute, but like the last one did fuck me up. I'll leave this one alive. Ah, no. Okay. Back for revenge. Revenge time. I mean, they give you missile pickups. That's just, you know. Right. Can I jump from here to... Definitely cannot do that, so what am I doing? I came through that door. Well, there's got to be somewhere to get up the doors up here then. Unless... Ah, that's the thing. Large traces of radion. I don't know, but it did something.
Now you're getting radiation poisoning.
I mean, no, because the little my little detector over there on the left didn't go off. Right.
That
And
only
that's
detects
the panel.
That
There we
only
go.
detects poison, not radiation.
It
Sorry.
detects all sorts of things. I'm not sure whether it detects ghosts. But it detects a ton of weird stuff.
No, it can't detect ghosts because it's not the flash on a camera.
Oh, what's that game? Fatal Frame?
Yeah.
We should play Fatal Frame on Halloween. Oh, you're like that one we saw before. Scatter Bombu. We've been so good at scanning things. Only
what are
episode
the
2 and we're 25% of the way through the scan book.
what are the extras? Is it cheats?
I think it's cool concept art and stuff. I don't think. Ah! Well, okay. Baby Sheegoth. Glacial Predator. Ice Shell protects vulnerable dorsal area. Oh, cool. So they deliberately get themselves covered in ice like an exoskeleton.
That is an idea from Pokemon, I have to say. Like, that feels so much like a Pokemon idea.
Oh, God. The two of you. Ah! Right, are we cracking it at all?
I forgot that you have extra health bars.
Yeah.
It felt so much
we go,
more
that's-
like you were in
Oh, no.
peril.
Yeah. I mean, I only had the one to start off with. I think. I mean, later on, things will just smash through your health. It's just a way to... Finding the energy tanks is a way to just keep ahead of that as much as possible. Okay. Right. We came in through there. Can't reach that yet. How do we
Have
open
you
that?
thought of getting a double jump?
Extreme heat. I mean, I thought about it. I've not
Ooh.
found the double jump.
Pour some lava on it.
We'll have to
Just
find
grab
a,
a bucket.
We'll have to
from the
find a
lava
bucket.
caverns.
And then we'll have to smelt some iron ore first in order to craft the bucket. You know, there's many steps to this. So, first step is find some iron ore. Okay.
Well, first you might need to get a stone pick so that you can successfully.
No, I feel like
mine
I
the
feel like I
iron.
can just blast my way through. I think the missiles probably count as dynamite of some sort, right? There we go. That was easy. Ooh, hello. Who are you guys? You're like snow spiders, ice burrowers. A lot of these creatures are just named after what they do rather than given proper names. You know. Guess what the ice burrower does?
To be fair, right, I would love to show you some zoology textbooks, because apart from like the big animals, sort of a lot of animals are just sort of named after what they do. Or what we reckon they did when we...
before they went extinct.
Before we could figure out what
they
on earth they
actually
were
did.
doing what that for.
Why? Oh, there's some more of those guys from last week.
They never run
How much
out
they
of
hurt, do you think?
balls.
Oh, quite a lot. Yeah. Well, they generate so much energy, they have to shed it. That's why they bomb things. They're not attacking.
Definitely not attacking.
They're not.
Honest.
The scanner said. So you know it must be true. The scanners never lied to us. It told us all about the Vendesium. The ice burrows really did burrow, okay?
No, I reckon it was all written by a 10-year-old who didn't really know what they were talking about. The scientists just subcontracted a bunch of 10-year-olds to do their research.
I'm pretty sure this is just Samus's suit's AI knowing this. I mean, I don't know how it would. It's got space internet. Okay. Right, so we're in quite a big room.
Fun fact, apparently hippos in German are just called Nile horses.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's what hippopotamus means, river horse.
Yep.
So yeah, Nile horse makes sense, you know, like that's the river. It's the river.
It's the river.
The original and best. Let's read some Chocobo.
Recorded to logbook.
As the great fish reaches even further into the planet, we Chocobo begin to feel the gnawings of despair. We are all going to die. Before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. It's definitely going to help, not just a last clawing, gnashing little bit of hope that, because we've got no chance. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts and filled with as much power as we Chocobo can harness. We wonder, though, even when we are done, will it be too late? And will the power of the temple and the cipher itself prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swirls within the ground, threatening all life?
I mean, yeah. Correct. I mean, I think the idea is, see, that was the place they're talking about is the place we saw early on last episodes, where we saw some logs saying, "Oh, we better open this. It looks great." And I think it was holding before the pirates got here and wrecked it. Oh no, I've met you.
Seems not very helpful when your eye cameras just start breaking up.
I mean, it's only because we're standing next to Mr. Electric. You know?
Just
if it was
feels
less
like
electric, we'd be fine.
At that point, your visor should maybe go see-through instead of...
Do you want me to read this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Recorded to logbook.
Chocobo script translated. So many creatures suffer beneath the blight upon our land, and we Chocobo are no exception. I myself have started growing... No, wait, they're already birds. They've not started growing feathers. I myself have started growing fur like some kind of mammal. But for all our pain, we can at least believe in the promise of the future. We have come to believe that a time may never come when we can once again open the door and banish the darkness we've contained. Even so, our vigilance will forever remain. We believe that on some far-off day, a savior will come and continue what we have begun. Some far-off day, perhaps the year 2001. For that's when this game came out. By the way, for that savior, we will leave our ancient weapons and armor. The soul who can gather them will be the encrusted one, the only being who can reverse the evil that grows here. Wow, just... Imagine if we said that about the environment. Just like, One day a savior will come. It'll all be fine until then. Probably. We'll just put it away in a box and never think of it again.
I mean, you know, sort of feels like a lot of government policy about it.
Yep. Anyway. Ah, fuck. I didn't mean to turn into a ball. It's okay, I don't really mind it. I feel bad for these guys, you know, they're really not that good at attacking. I guess the thing is, if you leave them alone, they can wreck your shit. No? The controls in this version of the game are a lot better, but also I have a lot of muscle memory for the original GameCube. This is why I periodically
Damn
forget
it.
what the jump button is.
Knew I should have got that GameCube Switch controller.
Yeah. It's a better ball. Boost ball.
I feel like
B to
going
charge
faster is
Okay.
is not always going to be better, but
It's not to go faster. It's to go on half pipes. I'm not kidding. So let's go on some half pipes. Whee! Isn't that great? Isn't that just such a useful thing that definitely makes sense to invent?
I mean, you know, we as humans did invent half pipes. So
I mean, that's
That
true.
sure
Or did
is
the
a thing.
Chocobo invent it and we copied them? You know? Like, I think the implication is that Chocobo are pretty ancient compared to humans.
I mean, if we get into that, then we can really start getting into the insanity that is Doctor Who lore.
I mean, the Chocobo are basically Time Lords in that they're like very ancient, very advanced, and also just fully gone. You know, it's just very convenient to have a species like that in your sci-fi. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they I feel like Tony Hawk would sign off on a branding deal with Metroid.
Yeah,
To
but
do
then
a
he signs
Metroid.
off on NFTs, you know, so like, such a shame as well, you know, like you really want to like Tony Hawk. Why are we getting is a thing happening? Ooh, oh, it's the guy.
Oh, look, it's the villain. You know,
Ridley Scott.
Bowser.
Bowser. Doug Bowser. Right, where have I been? I know. Oh, I need to go back a little way. I know where to. I'm going back up that lift that I went up through before that wasn't any good then, but it is going to be good now. It's all going to make sense.
I don't know why. Every time you're standing on a save thing, I think it's a lift.
It does look like it's a lift, but the lifts in this game are just massive, chonky boys. You know? Just some
Massive
chonky.
chonky
Well, like we've
boys.
already said, they're like public transit, right? So you need to be able to get a whole bunch of chocobo onto the lift. Stands to reason. We should have played Metroid Dread because that actually does have trains and therefore is a true
Oh
Kofi San
god,
game.
yeah. Let's not restart the debate on whether lifts are trains. I forgot we started that one last time.
Right. Back we go. Oh, I get it. It's to punish you.
If you go through there, down the bottom,
Yeah,
there's actually a fun secret.
No, it's how you get out if you've fallen down there. I got it all figured out now. I'm definitely not going to fall into that trap again. Ever. Oh, come on. Oh, this is... Ah, fuck. Fuck. Okay.
Not
It's going badly, guys. Oh. Okay, right. Missiles. Right, are we done now? Are we done? Everyone happy?
I mean, technically, we're done, but we are just restarting the lifts or trains debate.
I mean, good. You know,
With-
bit of debate is healthy. The conversation isn't over then.
With a theory from the chat that lifts aren't trains, but only because they don't have multiple compartments. And so
Not all trains have... Do trains have to have multiple compartments? I'm not sure I agree with that. Because by that logic, the train in Hollow Knight is not a train. And that would be a true tragedy. Just a miscarriage of justice.
and another theory that lifts count as catapults.
Boing! Oh, I thought I could make it. Right.
And there's been an assertion that the train in Hollow Knight isn't a train because it's a tram.
Trams are trains that are sometimes cars. You know, trams are trains that don't always need tracks.
But I do like the idea.
No,
that
don't you dare, look. Ah, you fucker. No, not again, not today. There we go. Sorry, what were you saying? Not having a good day. This is why I've got all those. So what were you saying? I was like, before I started screaming.
Oh yeah, no. There we go. There's the obvious one. That lifts are actually cable cars.
They have
Because
cables and they're cars. Like,
they're cars on cables.
these lifts don't appear to have cables. They appear to have like rollers, I guess. Looking at that, like those aren't cables. I don't know what they are.
That's true. Those actually, quite interestingly, look sort of like rails.
Today's drink is a Pepsi Max of the regular variety. Maximum taste, no sugar. Unfortunately, no cherry flavour in the syrup that was used to blend this drink. But all the same, I hope you enjoy. Wasn't one of the better ones, but you know. cannot be bothered to fight the beetles. Sorry, Paul. Oh, they're just waiting patiently down there. They're gonna fuck me up if I miss my jump and fall all the way down, though, aren't they? You know?
The good crackle from the can has apparently redeemed you for plant murder last stream, so that's something.
Have you been carrying that one all week? Well, look at what I'm about to do.
Quick, avert your eyes.
That plant
Then
killed itself.
the plant decided to
die, yeah.
return to its home planet and
Of
was
Metroid
perfectly
Prime.
fine.
See, here is a half pipe full of beetles.
Screw you, John.
Get out of my half pipe.
Screw you, George.
There we go. I even remembered the button to come out of Morph Ball eventually. What just hit? Oh, okay.
I think you can get through that with a bomb.
Yep, sandstone. Only bombs can erode sandstone.
As we know, which is why which is why we really can't get into a war, because Edinburgh is just made of sandstone. Everything will just collapse.
Which is weird, because like you'd think that the stones around here would be primarily igneous from all the volcanic activity that has formed the landscape, but you know, who am I to argue? I'm not a geologist. Right, I could jump down there and save, but then I would have to go all the way back, so I'm just gonna hope I don't die. I'm gonna make that jump.
I think it would be physically impossible for you to die.
Yeah, there's like no chance of me dying, right? And there's my double jump. There we go. You can tell I've got shinier boots now. There is nowhere I cannot jump. Nowhere you can climb where I will not jump after you.
Okay, jump out the ceiling of this room.
I need to run up. I just need practice. Oh, nearly though. Nearly. Right, hold on one more time. Just climb that route. No. You win this round, but I'll be back with some jumpier boots. You'll see.
For the triple jump.
They laughed at me. They laughed at me when I said I could jump out of the top of the room. They'll be sorry. They'll be laughing at the other side of their faces when they see my mega jumpy boots. That's the way to the temple, so I can't go down there. That's fine. Oh no, I didn't mean to save again. No. Stop. Okay, so I could go back to the Chozo ruins, and there is a half pipe there, but I think all it gives me is like a missile upgrade, so I think I'm going to do that the next time the critical path goes there. Oh, that was the wrong button. I do want to get to that little door in the corner though. Let's see what's down there. Because I think the critical path is Oh, it's our old friends, the cauliflower.
Love a fun little cauliflower.
Yeah. It's good, right? A little bit of exploding cauliflower. I'm trying to remember the name of like the spicy fried. Oh, hello. Space pirates, flying space pirates, trained and equipped for airborne assault, extremely agile in the air, but the heat signatures can be tracked with thermal imaging.
Which I'm sure is very helpful.
I think they're running. Yeah, they're running.
But they were eating this blue shmoo.
The same type of container found on the space pirate research frigate. Phazon, the Phazon compound the space pirates were using in their biological experiments. That's our word for today, Phazon. We cannot. Yeah, we cannot swim that. That's
yeah,
fine.
it's blue goo. It's portal repulsion gel from Portal 2. Why can't you swim there?
Well, I can. Well, I can't swim. I will sink, but I also. It will take me a long time to get across, and I will not be able to jump up because of. I need a different suit to get across that, or to grapple from those. But my grapple beam's broken.
If you go down there, you might meet the king of the Gungans.
Boss Nass, played by veteran character actor Brian Blessed.
Exactly.
He is not quite as proud of that as he is of Flash Gordon, but he's still inordinately proud of
Yeah, that
being
sounds
in the
about
Phantom Menace.
right. I feel like I saw an interview with Liam Neeson the other day in which he was discussing being in the Phantom Menace because he's Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah,
and he was
it's the
like,
best bit of that film, I think.
"Oh yeah." I can't help but feel like Qui-Gon Jinn got a rough deal.
Yeah, it's a shame he didn't come back as a ghost, you know? I mean, he has now, but it's like 20 years too late. Come on.
But he was just like, yeah, I was in Star Wars, but also, like, I feel like people need to get over it because that was 26 years ago, and I do not care anymore.
He's just been in Star Wars, like, I mean, a year ago now, but he's in Kenobi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a cameo, really. But he has kind of retired. I hate to think how much he got paid for the 5 seconds he was on screen, you know? I mean, I guess if you can do it, then, like, do it. I highly recommend Brian Blessed's autobiography, Absolute Pandemonium, by the way, because he tells some fucking wild stories that are probably all half lies, like how he's the Dalai Lama's sparring partner. And that time he punched Harold Pinter down a flight of steps. Just, you know, believable shit like that. Or there's like 2 entire chapters that are dedicated to how much he hates Peter O'Toole. Like, just full of like, I hate him, he's a bloody bastard.
I think one of my favourite things about Brian Blessed is how convinced he is that Bigfoot exists.
And yet he doesn't believe in Yeti?
No, I think he does.
Oh, I've seen him say there's no Yeti, but that's because he's climbed Everest and shit and didn't see one.
He very specifically hasn't
Oh, yeah,
climbed all the way to the
he's
top
attempted
of
it like 3
Everest.
times.
I think it's closer to like 5. It is like
I
an
just
insane
squeezed it
amount
there.
of times for someone to have.
So the movie he made about his first attempt, because he filmed his first attempt, it's called Galahad of Everest, and it's a pretty good film. Like it's you see some like very beautiful parts of the world, and it's beautifully captured on film. I think this was done in the late 80s, early 90s, but it won an award at Cannes. Or Brian Blessed did. He won an award for Best Actor in it. It's a documentary, but like the guy's so fucking wild that the judges assumed he was playing a character. But I believe it's his only major. I'm sure he's won stage awards, but I think it's his only major award in film is for his acting in a documentary film he made. See, that's the critical path, this tiny thing that we couldn't jump to before. Really easy to miss, huh?
I do love the idea that you just have some boots that let you jump in midair.
They're space boots.
And I love your assertion that explains it in any way.
Well, sometimes you have to. It makes you jump like you're in space. I don't know what's. Everyone knows you can jump twice in a zero gravity environment. That's another thing the boost ball's for. It's for inserting a metal sphere that needs to spin. Oh yeah, we got a space jump. Look, whee! It's great. The rest of the stream is just gonna be me jumping. Yahoo! Woohoo! Yippee!
I feel like it's not quite as satisfying
Anyway.
as when we got a double jump in Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, that was sick. That was a real moment of
that
catharsis
felt
for
very-
you, wasn't it?
That felt very Mario to just jump and do a flip.
Hey, we found one of the 12 artifacts that's going to let us open the temple and release the ancient evil.
I'm
So
sure
that's
this
good,
is
right?
going to be easy to get.
Oh, there's more bendesium in there, which means we have to come back.
Oh, that was easy to get. I really thought they were going to throw a boss at you first.
No. I am confused though, because I kind of thought this was the critical path, but I am wrong about that. Which is slightly annoying because now I need to check the world map. I'm guessing it must be in Chozo Ruins. Right. Where is that ruin fountain? Oh, yeah, because I couldn't jump to that before. That seems right.
Oh, can you morph ball midway through a jump?
No. But I do feel like Chozo Ruins is probably where to go. The thing is, if I spend too much time pissing around, the game will just tell me. Which is, like, that's a thing you can turn off, and I normally would, but, like, for the purposes of this... I'm lost.
You're in
Yeah,
the
no,
lava.
I know I am. Let's try and find
It's
the
alright
easiest way
though,
back to
because
Chozo
in the
Ruins.
lava cave you have a lava detector.
Yeah, it's good for things that aren't poison. I mean, I don't know whether lava is poisonous to drink. If you cool it down, it's just rocks. And some rocks you can eat, right? So who knows if the lava really is poison?
I mean, yeah, but a lot of rocks you can't eat.
Yeah, but some you can. What if the lava's just salt? Just a whole lot of salt. There is another door in here. Can I get to it? What's going
Flowers. Big Geology doesn't want you to drink the delicious lava.
on? I didn't say drink it. Obviously, it's not going to be good for you if you drink it when it's in a molten state. But come on, you could have a little chomp on it when it's a rock. I think that's probably okay, right?
Oh,
Oh, so this is going to be safe, isn't it? Nothing down here. It's going to cause problems.
I love these.
Ah,
I love these guys that just hang out in order to make trouble on purpose. They're just like,
I mean,
I want to grab any passing metal balls.
There we go. So this is a place we haven't been before. So let's try this. Got our missiles, got our energy, got our doors.
I can't help but feel like, you know, I am a big proponent of hexagons being the bestigons,
Yeah.
but I can't help but feel like it's not necessarily the most efficient shape for a door when you're not a ball.
I mean, so I'll tell you what I think it is. I think they wanted circles, but a hexagon's much easier to render on a GameCube. You know?
Fair.
When you have to make them visible from a long way away. But it is very hexagonal in design. You know, I may be wrong. I'm lost. I've been here. No, that's not it. Maybe.
You're in a room.
You awake to find yourself
In a room.
in a room. Just like every day. Unless you went camping the night before. Just like most days in your life, let's say.
And what is
Not
a tent
everyone awakes to
if
find
not
themselves
a
in a room?
cloth room?
Ah.
You awake to find yourself in a cloth room.
Oh, fuck. Fendrana Drifts. Fendrana Drifts. Okay, right. World map. Look. Here we go. Where's the main room? This place. That door up there. I can jump to that probably, right?
Makes sense.
I can probably jump to that, which means I've got to double back on myself. Let's do this all again, people. I mean, I feel like I'm still, like... Hollow Knight, I was definitely just, like, scrabbling around. But
It
then-
does not matter. Chat is still 10 minutes behind on eating rocks. They have now decided that there's a chance that the rocks could be alcoholic, and therefore drinking the lava could get Samus drunk.
Oh, that's so beautiful. How do you know Samus isn't already drunk? You know, I've seen her fly that jump ship It did weave about a lot in the opening credit, didn't it? Don't you stop. Such a killjoy.
I love that this may just be like a drunken fever dream. Like maybe if like I try really hard when I'm jumping and I jump again, I'll just be able to like jump again.
Oh my god. Honestly, true of any Metroidvania, but I never thought of it like that. Okay, so I really hope I'm right about this, because this is a long way to walk. I think I'm right about this. I'm correct. What a
you get
relief,
through
huh?
here, just missile upgrade.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that's the joy and pain of Metroid, you know. You can find things that help, but you're still like, I still don't know where the critical path is. Oh, who are you?
Recording to logbook.
Ice parasite. Oh, it's an ice version of those guys on the spaceship. That's cool. So I guess they live down here now.
That's fun for them.
It is pretty fun. Well, it was until that happened. A chocobo balancing the plane of existence on his hands. It's a bit arrogant, isn't it?
That does feel a bit arrogant. Like,
He's got the whole world on his tray. He's got the whole...
just unnecessary. So much death.
It's playing very mystical music, you know? Right, what's going on here?
That seems artifacty.
A shell of ice encasing a water basin. The water originated from the statue's mouth. Is that a statue of a chocobo vomiting? I thought Samus was drunk. This statue's hand seems to be frozen in place. Oh my god, does that mean... Does that mean I need to come back with a thing that melts ice?
You need a flamethrower.
I do.
Get a flamethrower.
I need the fucking flamethrower. Okay, well. So much for that plan. Okay, I think I have... Does look like I've exhausted my options here right now. Although I haven't downloaded a map, so I can't be sure.
Kofi, just take a flamethrower from the ceiling. Duh.
Oh, if this were Breath of the Wild, absolutely. Well, look, there are some little recesses in walls which don't appear to lead to doors, but that doesn't necessarily mean... We could definitely fit through there, look. Maybe not. Okay, right. That's the head of a
The
Trozo warrior.
statue is flawless.
Flawless
Wow.
bust.
Love.
Brimstone, you say? There we go. Right. So maybe there is something to do here.
Love the AI's assessment of
of
of the art.
It worked. I guess we need to remember that the that was very easy to miss, right? Flawless. So the four like big things: philosopher, architect, warrior, and guy. Four genders.
And I feel like that is the main four professions that we have in our world.
Barista was the one we blew up. Yes, it's good that I've cleared a path rather than just, I can't roll out forwards through this way. The game won't let me. But I have cleared a path to just do it in a more convoluted way. So that's good.
I love the reappearing boxes, but they reappear after 4 seconds.
Yeah, and that's the problem, because you keep missing your jump. They reappear ahead of you. I want to know how that works. What was behind the camera that we couldn't see? Fuck knows, we'll never know. There's an energy tank, though. Do you think we can get it? Do you think that will go without problems? Listening to all the ominous
obviously.
shaking in the room. It's gonna be fine, right?
Look at the cracked floor. It's...
Oh, wave beam. Okay. Oh, that's the electric. And now we can't
It
have
just
it. We gotta
disappears.
fight. We gotta fight these dudes. We were talking about Borderlands just before we came on stream, and Samus's gun in this game really does remind me of, the revolvers in Borderlands that fire as fast as you can pull the trigger?
Yep.
Like, you can fan the hammer with these. Probably break Sam's controller as well. Just for good measure.
It's fine. I only use that for every Switch
For
game
every
and
single
every
game you
PC
play.
game I play with a controller.
Right. Any more? Oh, it's Mum. Mum's here. She's like, hey kids, I'm home. Wait, what?
To be fair, right, you did kill a lot of her kids.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that. All that's happened from her point of view is she's walked into a room and all her kids are dead and there's just this one person in there with her, She's just jumping to conclusions, invulnerable to most weapon beams. The crystals on their back absorb energy which they can fire at prey, so maybe don't shoot them. Poor stamina. They hyperventilate after using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable. Cool. Soft underbelly, susceptible to missiles.
Sorry.
What we said in chat.
It was this one,
Milf.
and then someone else agreeing.
So multiple people in chat, their response to it was MILF. Okay, well, rip to us then. Oh, fuck, no. Don't. Oh, no, that was bad. So they hyperventilate after their breath attack. But we can't shoot them otherwise because think it might be. Yeah, it's missiles. Oh. When was the last time we saved?
It's fine. If you get desperate, you can just shoot the floor. It's got cracks in it. It's probably...
I'd be really embarrassed if I die. We have to go back to it. Oh shit, I'm pinned down. Okay. 2 missiles. Do you reckon we can do this in 2 missiles? Oh, there's some crates around the room. We might be okay. Honestly, I feel like
Yeah.
she's just sort of padding about.
It definitely moves as if it's got arms. It does look like it should just be tipping over.
Right. Missiles back. I think it might only be vulnerable after it's... There we go. Oh, I guess I've just got to bait it into... Yeah, I think I've got to persuade it to try attacking me. Whoa, okay. Whew. And we get our electric back. And that just sort of fades away. In a very early 2000s style.
It's fine though if I can steal a joke from chat. At least the babies won't be orphans because they died first.
Okay. Who was that? Who said that? That's cold.
It's Historia Monado.
You sick fuck. Beautiful. It's beautiful. I completely missed
Much
the point where they told me
appreciated.
how to change weapons. So, no, that's... Do you reckon I should just press buttons until I...
Obviously.
No, that's still visors.
And it's not
Huh.
the D-pad.
It's not the D-pad because that's visors. See, it always used to be the right stick because the original one only used the left analog stick for movement. So it's got to be a combination of buttons.
I want to say L2 and the D-pad.
Ah, so if I press X, it toggles between there. So I guess it's X and D-pad. That is a little bit clunky, but it's workable. Anyway, we've got a new gun now. Look at that! Look how pretty that is.
I'm sure that's
Does a
going to
little
melt
dance.
ice very effectively.
It absolutely is not. It's not going to help us with the ice. But hey, you know what? Yeah, we actually need to get the proper flamethrower, but it is going to let us attack these guys, which explode. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm surprised. I don't know what I was expecting for something in this game not to explode. I'm surprised the big ice troll didn't explode. You know. Huh, if you get close enough to those guys, it looks like the original Metroid Prime for a second. Right. I think I'm going to save the game. Oh, now this area is full of the babies.
I think it was before.
No, well, if it was, they didn't attack you. They didn't wake up. What time are we on, by the way? How are we looking? Oh, we got half an hour. We can do a bit more exploring. Right.
You can do a bit of electrics.
I feel like we want to go elsewhere on the world map. And why does it start so zoomed in?
Oh wait, have you checked in at Research Station 2?
Good point. Hold on.
Because otherwise you're gonna get a 30% cut in your rations.
That's true.
And
actually,
extra labour.
There is an electric. Yeah. Okay. Right. See if we can find Research Station 2 then. You know what? I don't need to fight you. You're just doing
It's
it.
just not worth it.
And I've got. I was gonna say I've got space jump, but no. There we go. Can I skip all the way up there? I think I can skip all the way up there. Is that actually what I'm trying to do, though? Like, is that going to help me in any way? Now I've lost the place I was looking for. Where is it?
You're not going to E, so
I'm looking.
you can go down.
I'm looking for the purple door. There was a purple door like a second ago.
Yeah, but wasn't that in a different biome? Wasn't that in the red? Or maybe the other one, the Chozo Ruins.
I was sure it was in here. What's going on? Am I going insane? Okay, it must be Chozo Ruins. I really don't think it was, though. Right, okay. Talon Overworld. Help me out here.
Nope. You will never find it again. Rip.
Well, we got the wave beam. Clearly, we gotta go somewhere where there's a wave beam door. I'm so confused. It was there. You saw it, right? You saw a wave beam door.
Someone says lower left, but that's not very helpful when we've been looking at the map and turning it around in all the different areas.
There we go. Okay, why can't I see it if I rotate? So it is here. It is actually here. Okay, and I the place I thought I could go is actually the way to go. So that's no. Fucker.
No, you can make that.
Yeah, I can make that.
You can make that.
You know, I've got to stop and
You can
kill
make
these
that.
cuties.
Why?
Because they're cute, and Samus is a bastard. There we go. Oh, the explosion doesn't hurt you. That's nice of it. Right, that's the door. That's the door.
I do love how electric explosions, much like electrical fires, just don't hurt you.
They're just fine. They just tickle a bit, you know? They make your hair stand on end. That really looks like something you should be able to rip open, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh well.
Recording to logbook.
That's not a rock structure, that's an icicle. That's an icicle. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not sure why that needed its own cutscene, but thank you. Like, you can just render that in real time, it's fine. Okay, did that help? Not really. I don't know.
Oh.
What?
From the chat, like, ice is technically a rock.
What? No, it's not. It's water.
Yeah, but you heat up rock and it's just a liquid.
Yeah. That doesn't make ice a mineral. But then what's mineral water? Conspiracy busted wide open. Oh, that looks like a goodie.
How
How would I get down there? Okay. Oh, this extreme heat fuckery again. Like missiles don't produce extreme heat. Wait, are these guys, are they still scarabs? Those are still scarabs. We're 25% of the way through the logbook. Let's go for 50. If there are special ice scarabs, then, our viewers deserve to know. That is... Yeah, that's just a circular thing.
That's just
Well,
a
I'm bitterly
coincidentally
disappointed.
circular thing.
Bitterly disappointed. Ah, there's a spinner plate.
Oh.
Just glanced across to you're still on trains. Just glanced across the Twitch chat. You're still talking about lifts and trains. Tacos and hot dogs back.
This time we have a new one, which is as lasagna is to cake, which is an interesting one.
Oh, there's a John Finnemore sketch where someone's given up cakes and so makes a lasagna, but instead of pasta, they made this new thing out of flour and baking powder and sugar, and they didn't have any tomatoes, so instead they used jam for the sauce layers. It's incredible how once you get a double jump, you just end up double jumping all the time when you don't need to, just out of safety. You ever find that?
Yeah, I do that all the time in my space boots.
The rainbow ones, right?
Obviously.
Oh, hey, my sister started working at the Doc Martens Museum.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know what... Oh, I guess we ran out of time for that. Okay. Well, let's see what's in here. Oh! That's a treat. Oh, I guess it wasn't a
Oh.
coincidentally shaped hole. Because
Those
we
are.
just came out of that, didn't we?
Oh, as you do.
It's an
Sometimes you
exit
just get.
only.
Sometimes you just get fired out of holes. You know how it is.
Huh. Why can't I...
Because you needed to open the vents, but then up there was the fill with water hole.
Yeah, I'm confused, but it's fine. Oh, so it was a permanent...
Yeah,
It's
it
a
was a
permanent thing
permanent
we've changed,
open,
okay.
but then you need to turn on the taps.
Yeah. Okay,
like
let's
taps
do
in
it again
commercial
then.
bathrooms
I thought we'd
where
have
you
to
press
start
them
the...
and they have a
Yeah.
timer before the top pop back up.
Yeah. I thought we'd have to start the whole process from step one, but it's good to know that now it's just a simple on-off switch. Or no, it's not an on-off switch. It's an on switch, and then yeah, it's exactly the thing you were talking about. Sometimes it takes me a while, you know. But this time we're going up here. Ah, fuck! Fucking X-ray bird. Ha! You were gonna knock me off, but you didn't count on my space boots.
You didn't count on the amount of times I can jump in one go.
You reckon I can make that?
I reckon you can try.
And let's save. Do you think the blue lasers are the things that are recording your data, or the things that are restoring your health?
I think they are doing a full body scan, because when you die you are actually dead, and they just recreate you at a save point and implant your memories in a horrifying way. So if you die enough times in one room, you can just use your own body to get up to other surfaces.
That makes sense. I mean, like, some games do that. Have you played The Mummy Demastered?
No,
It's
can't
really
say
good.
that I
It's
have.
a 2D Metroidvania game. It's on Switch. It came out early in the life cycle. But in that game, if you get killed, your character is dead. And they just send another SAS guy in, and you have to fight the zombified version of your last life in order to get the equipment you found back. Why is that not opening?
Very similar to Zombie U, hit game from the Wii U.
It's come out on other things since, though, right? Like,
yes, but it came out sort of a few years later on other things.
what was it called?
It was
they
called,
change the name?
Now I think on other things it may just have been called Zombie, but I'm not sure.
Oh, who are you? No, scan the thing that's trying to slice me up. Shadow
Sensible.
Pirate. Pirate forces trained and equipped for stealth operation. It's being so stealthy right now. A select group of space pirates have access to sophisticated cloaking technology. This gear drains high levels of power, however, forcing them to rely solely on melee weapons in battle. Why don't they just give them a gun? You know, it doesn't need to be an energy gun, just give them a normal gun.
Just give them a go.
Use enhanced detection gear when fighting these units. It's absolute units. Damn, just
Really
put me in a
blasting
tight
through
corridor.
you.
Yeah. No, that's not what I meant to do. This is going to be a moment where the switching between weapons is going to be... There we go. So I'm guessing this is the
Oh.
research base.
This person looks friendly and not at all harmful.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Are they
fuck.
new ones?
What's that?
Are they new types of enemy?
They apparently are.
Oh.
Oh, regular sentient, aggressive. It's good to know they're sentient. That way we can sleep easier at night. Well trained in weapon and melee combat, they wield galvanic accelerator cannons and forearm-mounted scythes, capital S, in combat. This species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize this goal. Ruthless and amoral, the pirates careless. Why is there a species called pirates?
No, it's a good point from the chat. Does that imply that the other space pirates aren't sentient?
I think they're all sentient. You mean the stealth guys aren't sentient?
I just don't remember you having said.
Oh, this is
From
the
the
first time a log
entry that
entry
it
said
was-
something was sentient, yeah.
No, the grass, it definitely said was sentient. Worryingly.
Do you reckon the chocobo were sentient? Oh, there's more of them. Oh, wait.
I
Oh,
mean,
you're
they
up
were
there.
self-aware enough to be...
I love that guy just glitching down the wall. Okay, everyone dead now? Doors are being unlocked. It's funny how some doors just unlock when everyone in the room is dead.
To be fair, right, it's better to have a fail-safe door system than a fail-deadly. Like, for the most part, like, I would not want to be locked into a place because the power went out and I've got an electronic door lock.
Yeah, I guess I can see that. Map station. Map station. Map station?
Yes,
Map
wonderful.
station.
We downloaded the latest update from MapQuest.
Phazon ore appears to bind through phazon energy. Thermal imaging is required to detect the highest concentration of radioactivity, which serves to bind the stones together. Imaging research is being conducted in the containment vault area of the facility. That sounds good. Let's head to a containment vault and look at some rocks. Phazon ore is extremely durable and blast resistant. Although the armor-like qualities of the shell provide ample protection, thermal imaging can be used to detect weak areas in the casing. Improvements must be made to the shell in the event that these weaknesses are found by aggressors, so it's telling you how to fight the boss. It's going to be rocks, and we got to use thermal imaging. Everyone remember, hold that in your head alongside the Bendesium, please. You know, I really feel like the pirates should password protect this stuff.
Yeah, it does seem like sensitive information.
You know, like anyone could just
Like,
wander in
Okay, so I was thinking, right,
here. Dangerous
when
pastime.
when we're setting up our new base, we should maybe just have like rooms in there where we keep all of the secret information just on screens at all times around the walls.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes
And
sense.
also,
so it's there at a glance, you know?
and also in the middle, we should have like a healing station for our enemies.
And a map station where you can easily download the map, but only if you have the interface that only our enemy carries. And if the door's only unlocked using metal spheres, that'd be good. Why did that grant me access to Research Lab Hydra? Oh fuck, we've got to fight some guys, I guess. I like that guy though. He did a cool combat roll. That guy just swiped at nothing. Like, not even swiped at me and missed, just swiped. There was 100% nothing there. Why is there still music playing? I'm going to read some computers. Life signs normal. Pulse at 140%. It says... Like... It said its pulse. And this is empty. What is happening? Guys...
Recording to logbook.
You want to?
Mining operations have begun near the crater where phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily phazon yields have increased 44%. We're digging so many phasers out of the ground. It just seems to be where the Federation dumps them. And our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. We're getting more people to pick up the phasers and then fire them at the phasers. It's just a self-rounding thing. Several incidents of phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include...
Oh, sorry.
loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in the most extreme cases, hallucinations.
One person even thought they could jump, and then if they tried really hard in the middle of a jump, they thought they might be able to jump again, and they fell to their death. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended, as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. I'm sorry I got distracted. I was busy admiring the two latest comments in chat. Cavalland, is this the... Sorry, all the data being up and not protected for anyone to see. Is this the equivalent of writing down passwords on sticky notes and attaching them to your monitor? And on another note, Monado going... What is a space pirate's favourite planet? Mars. It's good stuff. We have codified the new... What?
Sorry.
Yeah, there were
did
two
just
right
say
next to each other.
that this data was encrypted, but we just have it. It's fine.
I mean, our robot suit is very smart. We have codified the newfound energy source as phazon, a V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin expelling phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic life forms sufficiently to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalised. I don't know what this Talon 4 is. This is Metroid Prime.
Recording to logbook.
Most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Talon 4 is complete, but we continue.
Sorry.
To research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Somehow, it's like they can just fly into the base because they have wings. It's really annoying.
Maybe they have space boots.
Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume the creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personnel moves or else finding their way in through subterranean tunnels. We have found many small breaches of this latter sort and can plug them wherever we can, but it is unlikely that we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable.
I mean, they're very busy pirates. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry I dropped the log in the middle of you reading it. The reason why I did that is for this to appear, I have to continue to hold down ZR.
Why?
Because otherwise
Why?
it just stops. So, like, it's just really uncomfortable. I think. Oh no, there's one more. No, I want the red one. Ah, that one.
Recording to logbook.
Right, our initial tests exposing Talon 4's indigenous parasites to phazon appear to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs. within the abdomen, and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. That doesn't seem useful. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that, given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. They're so positive, you know?
Sorry, I was trying to figure out whether they were talking about Phazon or Elon Musk's Neuralink.
I guess that's why the music was still playing. Oh, that doesn't say anything. That's just... That's a picture of a Metroid, though.
No, that's not what our character looks like at all.
Ooh, you just exploded, didn't you? Yeah, these are pictures of Metroids. Massive absorption capacity influx. So, you know, just watch out. Oh, thank God. I don't want to read any more of these. Oh, there'll definitely be more elsewhere in this lab, you know. Yeah,
Well,
right
the thing
there.
is, you don't actually have to read them.
Yeah, but I have to. I have to. Right. Who wants to do a proper pirate voice for this one?
Yahar! Research Outpost Glacier 1 in the Fendrana Drifts region of Talon 4's mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroid sluggish and easy to control. Even those well into Phazon infusion cycles, cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantine caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the wastes are also a concern as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers.
I just want to draw your attention to that last phrase. Without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. You know, pronunciation is everything in the space pirate language. Oh, this is good. Just a door in the ceiling. How are you supposed to get up there without your jumpy boots?
You don't.
You know? Yeah, I guess you don't. Right. Very easy to get down, though, you know? Oh, I've got a feeling there might be quite a tough fight coming up in a second, and I do not have a lot of health.
Have you thought of getting more health?
I thought about it, but I decided, nah.
No, you're not a coward.
I am pretty sure this next fight is gonna... Oh, this is not the one I'm thinking of, so good to know that there's a whole other fight to get through between now and that fight I'm thinking of. Whoa, okay. One more. Oh shit, I am in trouble.
You're not in trouble.
I'm in trouble. Okay, that gave me less health than I lost trying to reach it.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. It's all good. It's
No
all
missiles. Okay, that's helped a bit.
Good. Nice.
I really hope this is the last one. Yeah. Thank fuck. That's a lot of fighting and we'd have to read all the logs again because it won't have saved that I found them. Right.
Are you not going to check out what that ominously glowing screen
course.
does?
But first, time to read more pirate data. Right. Scans of the spiral sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer-class planet identified as Talon 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike, a landmass at heading mark 400802, returning with
that's my
planetary...
bank sort code.
Returning samples and atmospheric imagery. Maybe the rest is going to have your bank account number and everything. You know, that little 3-digit number at the end. Analysis shows the energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source this powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently, Talon 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters. A good place to drop anchor and lay low for a while. While the heat dies down and the redcoats stop looking for us.
Phase on mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established and terraforming of the Chozo ruins is underway. Security systems are operational and science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Fendrana drifts are proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters and also for nice little picnics where you can take the wife out or maybe just your girlfriend to go and see some nice nature and also not get exploded by beetles because it's the one place where they don't want to go.
You just get exploded by all the other things that live here. Everything here explodes. It's like a home away from home.
We shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times for us, and nothing will ever go wrong.
Right. Well, holographic sequence initialized. Yo ho, me lads. Oh, of course, you can only see the holographic sequence if you're Samus. That makes sense. I like when your energy's low, like Samus starts breathing like Darth Vader. I'm assuming she's not hurt, it's just like the suit that's in trouble? Okay, right, so I need to get over there. I love this music that really feels like you're in the elimination thing. I feel like we said this last time, like the weakest link.
Yeah.
Oh look, more ball slots. Do you reckon they just like used Ridley the Dragon guy to like lure Samus here so that they could get her to just run?
This is just their way of powering.
Yeah,
their systems. They're just getting Samus to do it all.
I mean, this seems like what they're doing. It certainly seems like what we're doing. We're kind of doing their job for them. Next, they want us to inject ourselves with this phazon thing and see what happens.
No, you need to mop Research Station 3.
There's phazon all over the floor and just a bunch of space pirate guts. Oh, that's pretty. It's got sparkly. But what we really want is that thing right at the top. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? That's the button to come out of morphball mode.
Well, it would also be
There's some
nice
help.
to... Oh.
Sometimes you just gotta look around for the crates that are inexplicably full of small purple orbs. Or, like, contain a single small purple orb. Ooh, that one's a red one.
Recording to logbook.
Planet Zebes. Mass. It's Zebes, not Zebes. I only found this out like a couple of years ago. I've been calling it Zebes for literal decades. Planet's crust is primarily earthic ore, making it ideal for subterranean Yeah, I know. We blew it up in the first game. And again in Metroid 3, which
Recording to
doesn't exist in this timeline. That's where we are. A biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to fucking phazon. It's all fucking phazon going on here. Any other red ones?
Doesn't look like it.
That's good. That saves us some scanning. So what's this? Is that charge beam? Super missile! How do I make it a missile super? Use the power beam, press and hold to charge, and then... Okay, so...
Isn't that just a power beam?
Yeah, hold on. I need to... Because I'm doing the thing it said to do. Oh, I guess it'd be secondary items. When my arm cannon is charged, right? So I cannot use this thing that I just found, I don't think. So clearly I should have...
really?
I think I need to have my charge beam going, and I haven't found my charge beam. So I don't
Amazing.
know. I don't think I can use it right now. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but... Anything good?
Save
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I mean, get my health back. What's the betting all the pirates have respawned in there?
Oh. Right, and that
I think that's
Well-
gonna be us.
brings us up to time to finish.
Woo.
Um,
That
oh,
was good. That's some progress. We got lost a bit, but you
We-
know, Metrovania, that's what happens. You get lost.
exactly.
You get lost in a good
You
time.
don't find your
with
charge
friends.
beam.
Yeah, and I don't know how I missed the charge beam, but we
killed a MILF.
We killed a MILF and a bunch of babies and some really cute icicle boys who were just hanging out. We got thrown in some lava by some triclops. We discovered the wonders of flamethrower showers in the ceilings, and
Yep.
just generally a really good time.
Had a
And
good
we got to
time.
do some pirate voices there at the end, which I don't know why we haven't been doing pirate voices throughout.
It's a good point.
Yeah,
It's
we,
a good
we need
point.
to really get on that and fix that. But like, yeah, awesome time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got anything to plug? before we
you know what,
leave for the
I
week?
do have something to plug. I have been recording a little something. I think I might have mentioned this last time. I've been recording a little something for my Ko-fi, as in Ko-fi, which I do actually have, Ko-fi / Kofi Young. I'm going to put a little sort of subscription tier on that where I'm going to try and release one little thing a month. So I have recorded the first one of those, and that is probably gonna go live in the next week. So just keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to post about it on my Twitter and on my Tumblr, and I think if you follow us on Twitter, we will probably give it a little reblog, just so people know about it. But yeah, it's not going to be a big thing, but it's also not going to be a ton of money. So, you know, if you have the means or the inclination to just check it out, that'd be much appreciated. But otherwise, that's about me. That's my shameless plug. The only other thing is, like, I resisted getting a Ko-fi for, you know what, this is a long story. I'm not going to tell the really long story. But yeah. Play Zelda. It's good. You should play Zelda. Sam, you got anything to add? Any recommendations? Any life advice? Dirty jokes?
Go. If it's sunny where you are, go take in some of that sun.
Yeah. Just absorb it into your body. Take it all in.
What feels
Become
like
the sun.
inordinately long winters, and sometimes when the sun comes, you don't remember what to do with that, and so
I think we just said you
nice to
you just
go out and
take it into your body.
Yeah, see some of the sun.
Wear sun cream.
Yes. We actually forgot to put on our lights. We are being lit by the sun right now, and it is
you know what?
gone
we
9
look,
p.m.
We look good,
so,
don't we?
Yeah. Just
sun's pretty all right, actually. You know?
Yeah, sun. I can highly recommend the sun.
Shout out to the sun. We really are a Dark Souls channel.
We are praising the sun.
Praise the sun. Okay, you guys have been awesome. We've had a really great time. We will see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.